Once upon a time, there was a magical land.
In this land, there was a daddy swan, mommy swan, and a baby swan.
One day, Baby Swan decided to go on a walk by herself.
Then she met a green crane.
The crane asked, "What kind of bird are you?"
The baby swan said, "I'm a swan. What kind of bird are you?"
"I'm a crane, and I'm going on an adventure. Do you want to come with me?"
"Sure, I'd love to," Baby Swan answered.
Then the two birds started their adventure.
Soon, they ran into a thick forest. "I'm not sure if I can pass this forest," Baby Swan replied.
"Sure, we can do it," Crane said. So they walked into the forest together.
Later in the desert, Baby Swan said, "I'm so hot."
"Me too. I'm out of here."
And Crane flew away without saying goodbye.
Lost and alone, Baby Swan began to try and find her way home.
Back at Baby Swan's nest, Mommy and Daddy Swan worried about their baby. So they decided to go and find Baby Swan.
Meanwhile, Baby Swan was asking the bunnies if they could help her get home. Sadly, the bunnies did not know where she lived.
Baby Swan also asked some other swans if they could help her get home. Again, the swans did not know where she lived.
Meanwhile, Mommy and Daddy Swan searched the skies for their baby.
Baby Swan found two little girls and asked them if they could help her get home. The girls could not understand Baby Swan talk.
Baby Swan asked the flowers if they could help her get home. Unfortunately, the flowers did not know where she lived. It was getting late and Baby Swan decided to find a place to spend the night.
She was very afraid.
Shortly afterwards, Mommy and Daddy Swan had found their baby and happily joined her on the ground.
Daddy Swan told Baby Swan to get on his back so they could fly home. Then the three of them flew high into the sky towards home.
The two little girls saw them in the sky and waved goodbye.
While the bunnies ate their dinner, they shouted goodbye to the swan family.
As the flowers soaked in the sun, it shook its leaves and waved goodbye.
In the end, everything was back to normal in the magical land.
The end.